everybody.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
I got a guest with me this time, another guest. Normally it's Mika and Ultra, but we got a new one.
Zoltik.
Yes, we got Zoltik. So he's just gonna be chilling with me as I descend into Fontaine.
Be admiring the descent
Yes,
from afar.
From afar. I should probably share my screen for you so that you can see what's happening.
I could watch a stream.
Yeah, but it's still
Be
late.
just a little bit delayed.
Yeah.
I just want to full screen my game. Come on.
I have to distribute magic pockets to nearby residents?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mm.
We love that.
We don't like
So
when we
you
can't
were the
make our
blog
game
traveler
full
that
screen.
Everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier.
I don't understand.
Oh, a magic pocket?
I
Seems you
guess
really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the
Guess
worst.
I'm not allowed to.
Hope for the best. Thanks. Please.
I'm so
also
sorry that
thank
it's
the
been a
magician
while
on
since
my
I last
behalf
streamed,
when
guys.
you
It's
get the
been like
chance.
over a week, but I'm back now. That's all that matters.
the consistencies
Yeah.
will be back.
The consistencies will be
What's
back
this?
since I'm not
So
like
you also
busy
believe
anymore.
in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
That silly Johnny.
You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
We don't talk about me.
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe
Fair.
in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were
No!
one with the ocean, couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land, developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their
Are
bodies.
you gonna share your
Thus,
stream?
people set foot on land.
You do want me to
So,
share it on the call, do you?
Ask me, and
I was
water
gonna
rises
watch,
and
like,
takes us
because
all,
I'm just playing a mobile game on my
I'm
PC.
going home.
Alright, let me
Oh,
share it for you.
hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater.
Interesting.
They'll die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't
And soon I'm gonna
necessarily
like
mean death.
grab food because I haven't eaten today. How am I supposed to cross over there? Oh, like that. Okay. Ooh, we get to talk to the captain. Look at her. She hot.
I don't want
Damn.
anything. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true,
Sailor
it's
mommy.
still gonna be a long
Yes.
time before the water can cover everything.
I wonder if she's got a
Life's all
sea
about
man.
Living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time?
Yeah, I
We'll
wonder.
cross that bridge when we get to it.
You should still take
Uh-oh.
it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Yeah, she wants to stay a seaman.
Yeah. She may be a mommy, but I don't think she's as much as a mommy as someone I have. Well, let me change my whole team to a bunch of mommies really quick.
One is fast on one's feet.
The
Try to keep
mommies.
pace.
Yes, the mommies.
Understood.
I mean, Lisa might be a mommy, but yeah, Lisa's a mommy. I can see that. And then, I don't really have mommy characters, but let's go with Candace. Candace works.
I promise to keep you safe.
All right, so we got
The
mommy number
secrets of the
one,
mechanical arts are too profound
Damn.
to convey in a few
2,
Damn.
3,
That That's not bad.
Or
Damn. That one's
She's
kind
right
of just a
there.
knockoff version of the, what do you call it? That one video.
you want to see something cool with this one?
What?
She can fly.
She can skywalk. Fucking One Piece references, baby.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic
Oh,
pockets?
never mind.
It went to
That was
dialogue.
Went
So,
into
what do
cutscene.
people have to say?
Get fucked,
I bet you
bozo.
heard some interesting.
Can't
events.
show nothing whenever there's
Yes, but
dialogue.
that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the Court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Alright. Well, let me change
fair.
back to my regular characters, because these characters are a little too low leveled.
That's fair.
Especially Candace with level 1.
Damn. Just don't you? So does every independent character have leveling?
Yeah.
This will be interesting.
These are the
Wish me
characters
luck.
I use the most. I don't even know if I have any like upgrade stuff. If I do, I'm gonna use it on one of my 5 stars. Ooh, I do. I'm gonna use it on Mommy Cloud. Ooh, I have a lot. Damn. So the flowers are over here. Alright.
Yeah. Do we have F? F is the flash step.
Look at those flowers. It's these glowing ones, isn't it?
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
Oh, Hydro. I got you. We can just use Barbara.
Barbara?
Barbara is my Hydro healer.
That's fair.
Because look, you see how my main character's health is a little down and so is Lisa's?
Yep.
If I do this, now their health is at full.
Damn. The tequila?
Yes.
Excuse me.
You're all good. We need a healer. 'Cause
Obviously. Especially.
If you don't, you possibly will die. Unless you
Yeah.
have like really strong characters that won't die.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here,
I love
we should
these
get ready to
siblings.
head back to the Court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the Court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Try what? They walked away from you. They really said, shut up, Paimon.
Wait, shh.
Oh,
Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
what about her?
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Damn.
Oh,
Clean with it.
right.
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up.
Alright.
You
So we're
two
gonna
can ride
catch
the
a
lift
thief.
over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Leave it to
All
me.
right, let's go.
So I gotta go back up the elevator. Where even driving did she go? Who knows? I gotta take the elevator now.
Climb to the top. The very, very top.
Look at my character just staring. Big ass eyes.
God,
I'll change into Kaya because I like Kaya.
It's your man crush of the game, eh?
Yes.
He is kind of hot, won't deny.
Well, this is his, like, extra outfit. You should see his original.
What's the OG look like?
This.
Fair.
And you can see his vision on his hip, too. Alright, so we're standing here waiting for the thief lady. There she is. I see her.
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Paimon, you just saw her.
Oh no! Did she notice us? She started running the other direction. What should we do? Should we chase her?
The rest is up to Lyney.
You're right.
Fuck
She
me,
might also be
dude.
trying to lure us away.
That is not who I wanted.
Nothing's happened for a while
No
now.
picky, but
Paimon wonders if Lyney caught the thief.
Let's go find
Let's
Lyney.
go.
We were supposed to chase her, weren't we?
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you
I've
returning
been
with the thief
smoking
in store?
for 40 years.
What?
Huh?
That's right.
He sounded like the one character in SpongeBob that's
She
obsessed with
distracted me by
chocolate.
dropping the thing she stole on the ground.
That one?
By the time I
Yep.
looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the
I
general direction
remember
she went,
chocolate.
but Lyney twisted his ankle.
I always hated it.
Oh, did you get
Or
hurt,
something
Lyney?
like that.
I'll be all
Haven't
right.
seen that
It's
scene
just
in a
a
minute.
twisted ankle,
Yeah.
that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
A little cancer
If
fry.
you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt.
I don't even
too
know
much.
what Jesus is supposed to be.
Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
It's the most dried out fish underwater I've ever seen.
I'm gonna be right back. You entertain the stream while I make food.
A lottie dotty da. A cha da la la ta. Vocals. Something dumptin' dumptin'. Have you. Oh, wait. Well, she's not here. Damn it. Bleach Brave Souls. It's a great game. Recommend you go play it. It's a mobile game. Lots and lots of fun. Lots of unique characters to collect. Lots of unique missions to play. Like Raid Shadow Legends, you know? But a little bit more anime. Let's see. Is Genshin on fucking Steam? I keep forgetting if it's on. I want to check. No, it's not. Jeez. Fascinating. Wallpaper goes hard. What happened to Epic Games? That's a peaceful song right there. It's like Mario. Little fucking Italy right now. Where's my spaghetti and a meatball? What the fuck? It doesn't even have the Parmigiano. What the fuck? You're gonna make me cry. Oh, then fucking... I don't have enough fucking room on my PC to download Epic Games. Holy shit. I need to uninstall something. What I have not played in a minute. Honestly. How big is it even? How big is this game? I don't even remember. Can't be that big. Bam, 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 down. Bam, 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 down. Bam, 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 da, bam. Down. What the I'm just gonna install it. I haven't played it in a minute. Okay. It's, it's, still need to beat it though. Christ almighty. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see. Damn, that game's small.
So, like, what you doing? Entertaining the people, Keaton?
Yeah, I was, I think.
Well, no way.
For a second there, I just kind of zoned out because I'm installing Genshin. The package requires 86 gigs. I have 17. Okay, that's something.
But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lyney's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the Court of Fontaine now.
We gotta go to the Court of Fontaine. Why does Paimon fly so fucking fast?
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel
It's an
between several
aquabus.
key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Oh, it's Charlotte. Charlotte came along.
Oh, excuse me. Aren't you the great magician Lyney and his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you.
She looks
From
cool.
the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote
Yeah,
our
the
performances.
one in the background or the one in the pink hair?
The one in the pink hair.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
Amazing! You recognized everybody almost immediately!
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day! Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor?
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
That would definitely get my attention.
That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually. You mean the serial disappearances of young women case? That's right! These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
Bam, bam, bam.
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found.
Damn.
Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Maybe there are copycat criminals?
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear.
Sorry.
I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that.
I like the
Lyney.
purple eyes.
Yeah, so do I. I have Lynette, I just don't have Lyney.
That's fair. The top hat dude?
Yeah.
See, to be honest with you, that's who I'd be only going for the guys in this game.
But I'm warning you, there's a lot of chicks.
Yeah, no, but I mean, the guys have way cooler art. Like, their designs are better in my opinion, so.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
just
gonna
gonna
record
stick
a
with the
fun
things I
game.
like.
Not Paimon doing flips and shit. Look at that cool ass shot.
Damn.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
Ah, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Paimon hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we
If we
collected.
stop by Lyney's home, we might meet Firminette.
We wouldn't mind at all. This city is so
Or
huge.
Firminate.
Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Also, for like the longest time, I called like Farina's Archon identity Folklore, but it's Focalore.
Fosalore?
Focalore.
Fosalore.
Yeah.
So instead of folklore, it's fosa?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Even though it's spelled like Focalor.
That's fair. Sorry.
It's okay. Alright, I wanted to... I can level up Shenyin to level 50. And then I would just need to get 4 from fighting this thing.
Fair.
I need 20 clear water jades and 12 of these. I might be able to get 12. Yeah, I'm able to get a lot. Let's get 12. So yeah, 20 of those, 4 of those. And then we can start leveling her up to level 60. I can't ascend any of these people because I need adventure rank 50. I can ascend her, I just need Valberries and slime secretions, which I need 18 of those. I have 6, so that would be 12, right? Yeah, 12. And then I just need 30 Valberries. For Barbara, I already ascended her. I just need to level her up. I need to ascend her, but I need more of these and these. I mean, I need all of that stuff. Her, I just need Valberries and Stained Mask from Hilly Churls.
That's fair.
I can level her up.
So this game is similar to the game I'm playing in a sense, but it's not exactly like it. It's a full world. It's not linear.
I want Farina and stuff, but sometimes this is the newest character right now, Chiori.
I want that guy on the, what do you call it? 5th row.
5th row.
Middle. 4th row, sorry.
5th row middle. I'll hate them.
See.
Wait. Huh? No.
They have some, like,
whatever.
Yeah.
Wanderer would be another one I'd go for.
Oh god, yeah, Scaramouche.
Is that a dude? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good. He's an angry boy. He's like the evil character, kind of. He's an evil character.
Sure.
I like this guy.
I thought about him, but he's just, I don't know. Oh, he's a kink freak, ain't he? Fucking walking around with handcuffs and...
This is the character Mika has.
So how do you get them exactly? Playing missions or...
I'll show you how you get them. But first I'm going to show you my favorite character. Yay.
That's fair. I'd want him too. Looks like a fun character.
I'll show you how you get characters, but first let me open this because I got all the encounter points. And also... Alright, so this is where you get your characters. You will like wish on these banners and you can get different like characters and stuff.
It is literally just like the game I'm playing.
It's just I don't have enough to get any intertwined fates yet because you need 160 and I only have 91.
Can you get all that stuff by just playing?
Yeah. Like, so you need primo jumps. This is where you get them from, is from quests and stuff. Like, you get 30 from this one, 100 from that one. And just like a bunch of other shit too. Story quest. What did I get in story quest? Oh no, I just got an art key. I can unlock Kaya. I can unlock his hangout event. I'm not gonna start it now yet though. I might do a story quest on stream, to be honest. Look at this place. It looks awesome. I told you that if we went to Lyney's house, we would see
This is our
Firminate.
current abode.
I see Firminate.
Ah, Fremine, you're home.
There he
Where
is.
did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
Firminate is a little depressed boy.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
He's very shy too.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon.
Yeah, someone in my chat said an events give Primos and as well as the Spiral Abyss.
As a brother, Lyney.
Lyney sure seems to have a big family.
Lyney, could you come here for a moment?
I love Firminate. He's so cute.
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I
Yeah,
collected
cute.
more materials to make magic pockets.
Nothing. I'm
Were you able
trying to
get
figure
any,
something out on
Fremine?
my game.
Yes.
Alright.
I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine. Always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Don't have a stamina Hogyoku though. That's the issue.
Oh, it's raining in Fontaine.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine.
Oh, I know the
but
water
we
dragon.
don't know where the dragon went.
But
Every
I'm
time
not
it
gonna
leaves,
spoil that for you.
the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs.
Oh my fucking
Hydro
god.
Dragon. Hydro Dragon, don't cry.
Could that Hydro Dragon be the elemental dragon of Fontaine?
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something.
Is she gonna talk to the Hydro Dragon?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
No, it's still crying.
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers. It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Lyney?
Yeah,
Your
some
mom.
preparations for the show at the Opera House. I
No.
need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Sounds good. Go ahead, Lyney.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Bro, why did you
quite
put
useless
puke
when it comes to
emojis in my
such
chat?
tasks. I'll think of a way to
Someone
make it up
did.
to you.
Oh, no need, no need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
Need to lock all my characters.
Let's see if I can get to the waypoint.
I just pulled a fucking one of the brand new 5 stars that are in my game that I'm playing.
Really?
That's similar to that game. Just a mobile game.
Your mom? Oh, the way you said your mom, they put the puking emojis because you said your mom.
Oh, I see, I see.
Ultra, I am not actually struggling. Kiss my ass. Also, are you talking? Can't hear you. I thought I, like, unmuted my shit.
Who?
I have muted my shit. Ultra, I am not. Yeah, you can hear me. Ultra, it's just you.
Yeah. Something must be wrong with your brain.
There's a lot wrong with Ultra's brain.
Another character. How many fucking 5 stars am I at now?
I only have like 3 besides the Traveler on mine.
I have like 70.
70?
I'm close
Oh,
to that, I
there.
think, though,
New customers?
in this game. I've been playing this game for
What
7
if you
years,
need
though.
something made? Or
It's my
perhaps
main
you're just
mobile
looking
game.
for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making.
And it's
What were they called again?
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Lyney actually loaded?
Oh god, Paimon's gotta hear that
For
Lyney is
sure,
loaded and be
but
like,
who
pass up the
knows?
Mora,
Maybe
bitch.
there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey, is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste
There's also
not to use the
2,000
latest
characters in this
technology,
game.
and wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Oh, the trials produces
How can
energy.
trials produce energy?
It's weird like
Well,
that.
I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's
Why did she say it like that?
and converts it into energy to be used all around
Because
Fontaine.
They're
just
French.
the way the cookie crumbles.
They're French.
Heard that the Oratrice
Are they really?
was created by the archive
Yeah.
to make judgments.
Is that why his name is so spelled so strange? Like
Yeah.
Lyney is.
Get it. How could
Lyney,
something
Lynette,
unreliable
Firminate,
let
they
people
are
so
all
easily turn
French.
into a stable power source
Fontaine
for
is
this machine?
based off of like France.
Okay, that's fair. It's got a steampunk aesthetic though, too, don't it?
Oh
Yeah.
So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
Oh god.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
That's mean.
Huh?
Damn.
You.
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
You're right.
Hey, hold on. Before you
No, what are you doing here?
Your own debts first. If Confrérie of Cabriere wants
Tartaglia,
to
get out of here.
that's fine.
No.
But I'm
Child,
afraid you still owe
no.
the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
Oh god.
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Why are we being friendly with him? Last time we saw him, he basically summoned chaos and Leeway. Why are we being nice?
But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
I hate that he's here.
Avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
Yeah, so basically, Child, the guy with the blue eyes that is talking to us right now, he is a Fatui Harbinger, which they are not good people.
Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
"Hey, that's way over the line. All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now."
Oh, we gotta fight these guys.
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients. You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Go ahead, they're all yours.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Oh, I get to fight them as him. Yay.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Wait, did I kill them all with that one hit?
Probably. Looks like a fucking decent AoE.
So strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank. Wait, don't tell me you're.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
What is it? His bank or something?
I think so.
Huh?
His vision.
Now's my chance.
His vision. Oh, but he knocked him out.
Huh. That was weird.
What just happened?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see it's work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
He's been in a bad mood.
Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
So about this power.
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss.
Oh, so we're talking about a child's childhood.
The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
It's very possible that...
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
He hasn't seen her, has he?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel.
Oh.
Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death.
Oh,
So
that
really,
hurts because I know
The only people who
something.
opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor.
He said no one has been
Otherwise, why gamble
sentenced
with
to
your
death
life?
before yet.
So, do many people actually
What do you know then?
trials by winning the duel?
All I know is someone
Apparently,
does.
it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win.
Maybe.
Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its
Never know.
citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion
Clorinde.
duelists. I had been asking her for some time before
Clorinde's
she
the one
finally
with the
agreed to
gun, I
face me
think.
today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorinde. Huh.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
What is it? A vision?
Huh? You're...
Oh, it's his vision.
You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lyney's performance.
There's a few other Fontanians with guns. Oh. Makes sense.
Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along! Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing!
Never thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading.
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so
yes.
exciting to read
Well,
the
novel.
when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
You're already spoiled who the murderer is.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey. Shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Lyney's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
We get to see the magic show.
Is on Aranea, so let's go ride the aquabus.
Yeah, ride the aquabus. My question is... Oh. Why is the Adventurers Guild all the way over there? Alright, well let's like navigate to that point. But I thought the one with like... What's the name of this one chick? Oh, that's the name of this one. This was the one with the gun I was talking about. The other chick doesn't actually have a playable character. Oh, look at how cute those tables are.
I like the architecture in the game.
Yeah. See, there's
Like how
other like steampunk stuff that walks around.
Yeah. It's got good variety to it.
Yeah.
I was watching some guy stream it too, but he was, no offense, but a lot further than you. But
Well,
I think that guy spends probably like $300-400 a week into the game though.
Plus, not to mention, he probably started earlier than me.
Yeah, well, but that guy literally had every character max level though, so I mean,
Damn.
I don't, like,
Navia is also armed and dangerous. Yes. Navia's pretty. Look at Navia. Cute.
It's a baddie.
Yes.
Not a big fan of blondes, but
She's still cool.
yeah.
Here's the Adventurers Guild.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Characters that are dispatched. Alright. How much, like, ore do I have now? Because I've just been, like, getting a lot of ore lately. It's not in there. Frick, where is it? Oh yeah, look, we have Child's Vision. We also have, like, a bunch of, like, random pages.
Oh, the shiny coin.
Yep. The question is, where are the ores? How come your XP is overfilling? That's because I didn't do the World Ascension quest, and I don't want to do it right now. Because if I do that, all the enemies in my world will be a lot harder to defeat, and I'm not ready for that yet. I want to, like, slowly be able to fight them. I have 113 of that and 56 iron chunks. Well, white iron chunks.
Collected.
Yup.
The collector.
I want to see if I can, like, create a weapon I need, actually. Hey, at least when I am ready for the World Ascension quest, I'm probably gonna level up quite a bit.
How much you think? 1 level or 2?
Well, look at this. I needed like 1,500 to level up from here if I did the quest already, and I have 8,300.
Okay.
Well, 83,000. That's what I meant. But, what, like, weapons do I need? Let me go to my training guide. Does Lisa have a good weapon? She needs this one. We need to get better artifacts, and we can level up her stuff, I think. Oh, no. We can only level up her stuff when we, like, ascend her. She has a new voiceover line? Oh, she has a bunch.
Jean is a gift. Visions.
I don't really listen to
have
these.
You heard Barb? You want to know about deep? Come on, Razor. The last time little
She's
Cree
like saying a bunch of shit about other characters.
Official. Every time I ask, try not to bother Sue. I've barely kept in touch with any. Ah, dear, I do rather. And when I taught Razor how to utilize elemental energy,
she teaches Razor stuff. Hi. But yeah, I just need Valberries for her. For wherever I need to level her up. And I need these. I need her artifacts, which is the Maiden Beloved. And then I need to level up her character talents. Maybe you should level up your stronger characters, unless maybe you like to stick with the originals. Yeah, I've been like trying to level up like my 5-star characters. Because maybe they're stronger. I don't really know which characters are strongest or anything like that. But I'm like leveling up as many characters as I can.
That's fair. That's how I do it in games like this.
So the lady we were just talking to is our blacksmith here. I'd like to buy some weapons. I can buy weapons. I can buy diagrams for weapons. Nah. I'm good. I'm just gonna like something made. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, God. I need amethyst lumps for that. Sad. I think it's a bad idea to level up too many characters. Sorry, I don't mean to. It's a trap that people fall into. I don't really know, because Keaton, you were saying the one guy has all of his characters like leveled up fully, right?
Yeah, basically, he was showing me him. There was like 3 or 4 that he didn't have, but like basically all of them were max level.
Yeah.
He was cycling through them, and it was just, it was unholy. I don't know.
What a place to hold a performance.
I mean, I don't even have the characters that I really want right now anyways.
I mean, the guy had the entire map unlocked, and plus some or whatever. He was in like DLC areas
bless us
plus.
with a bright and healthy.
What do you mean
I don't
underwater?
know why you always feel the need to ask so much.
I know.
Like in Fontaine?
I guess if there are, kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Oh, there's a couple.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
Huh?
What's wrong?
I heard a voice.
Vache. Vache.
What is happening to me?
No, Paimon didn't say anything. Are you hearing things?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through
It's
Fontaine
that
converges
fucking
here.
thing we gave you.
It's customary for newlyweds
vision?
to come here and wish
Yep.
for children.
You're starting to get visions.
You scared Paimon.
Very funny.
Well,
when
it's
he
true
asked me to
though.
wait
It is
for
true
you,
though.
Remember?
Right.
Where'd my
What do
phone
you
charger
mean?
go?
There are a lot of people here right now.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard.
Oh,
In
she
fact,
knows about the voice I
You
heard.
might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element.
Yep,
Others in my
see?
family have had similar experiences.
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When there's no food.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, The Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
So, what did the voice say? Huh. If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first.
Yeah.
Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Lyney might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see
I got
Lyney.
some cleaning here to start. I'm gonna roll myself a J.
You leaving?
No, not yet. Like I said, I'm going to smoke first.
Alright.
I got cleaning to do, and I don't want to. It's gonna be outside, to be honest with you.
We get to enter the opera. We get to see their magic show.
That gonna be possible to talk.
God, my Wi-Fi just is a nuisance. Ooh, it sounds nice in here. It sounds holy.
Traveler in Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
Did she just start dancing?
Who? Paimon?
The Opera House has a sign
I
scene,
think
so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Lyney.
We
Don't
get to
mention
watch
it.
a magic
There's
show?
no need to
Yeah,
keep
we do.
thanking me.
Hey, Lyney, could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Lyney.
Go to the seats. Alright.
Imagine this is all just a setup. You're going into a boss fight.
I would cry. Look at this place.
I mean, it's the perfect time for a boss fight. That's like the perfect, like, little arena right there. Oh.
No, we're just going to our seats. Oh, there's Nouvelette.
Come on, let's sit down.
Nouvelette is there. I just saw his head. He's sitting right next to us. They just stare over at him. Hi, Nouvelette. Look at my character. She's like, Paimon, please stop looking at me like that.
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kind of awkward if we don't say anything.
Isn't that usually your job?
You little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry.
He can hear
I would be
this.
perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it.
He's not
Paimon.
trying to keep her voice down.
Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So, let's talk, but, what should we talk about?
This is getting even more awkward.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Lyney's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Lyney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Lyney then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat. And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself.
I am Neuvillette.
Oh, Monsieur Neuvillette. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Lyney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
He's got a nice voice.
Neuvillette?
Yeah, they got a good voice actor to do his voice.
Yeah.
It sounds familiar.
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Neuvillette is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now.
Farina,
I believe
aka
she's
the
trying to give you
Hydra
a
Archon.
most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Fucking hell, Farina.
Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
Oh, this is gonna be cool. Curtains open for the show to begin. Oh, here it is.
Ooh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
Here comes the show.
Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Lyney. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Oh.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Oh,
a
yeah,
magician's greatest skill is making things disappear
This is an actual cutscene.
or appear. The possibilities are endless.
Oh, he's happy floating.
Huh? But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky.
They have a
Using
water
this
tank.
I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no!
Oh
I
shit!
told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Oh dang! She actually like turned into air.
Are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was cool. That was a cute little magic show.
That was an interesting magic trick.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here.
There's more?
The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations.
For what?
So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member.
Let me guess, it's gonna be me.
Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lyney have actual superpowers?
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations!
Oh, it's just a random chick.
You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for
Imagine
you to
she
be
has
as comfortable as
claustrophobia.
possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end
Yeah,
up.
I'm getting a phone
You
call.
might
I
even
gotta head
find
out.
yourself in the fortress of Meripede.
Have fun with your stream.
Oh.
Goodbye, everyone.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60, 59, 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
$54, $53, $52? Huh? Why aren't you counting, Neverlet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40, 39, 38!
Mr. Lyney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Paimon is that one person who explains the plot of the movie in the movies. Yep. She so is.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
Didn't it come from the stage?
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it. 25! 24! 23!
What's wrong, Mr. Lyney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19! 18! 17!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
10!
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again. 7! Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5, 4, 3,
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0.
Ta-da!
Oh. Oh no.
What happened?
The assistant was murdered. And the participant was murdered too. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Is this part of the show? Mr. Lyney, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Lyney's magic troupe.
Oh,
Apparently, the
was
fireworks
the
on stage
assistant.
ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found.
The girl
It
is
appears that
gone.
this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance.
Another girl was kidnapped.
And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Lyney, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances
He
case.
didn't do it.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Lyney do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Lyney and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Huh? I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Lyney, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
I trust Lyney.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Lyney's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
Huh. It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Lyney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Yes.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Lyney and his troupe are all potential suspects, and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big-shot Outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really
I don't like her.
forward to hearing it.
I like her design, but I don't like her.
Lyney!
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer? Good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting me. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But, if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible. Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Ah, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Lyney.
I suppose 'tis, but if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case! Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
Ah, I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Lyney's assistants named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it. This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Lyney is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive!
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence. Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
So we have a case record. We get to actually like investigate and get evidence. The deceased identity. If Cowell weren't inside the box at that moment, he might have dodged it.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Lyney and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Lyney used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, We thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Lyney knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out. Lyney reserved our seats for us too.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Lyney.
Even though it's bad for Lyney's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Someone tampered with it. The rope.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall. The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
I'm just looking at where the rope snapped.
Whoa. Look! This bit is made from different material. Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
It seems to be flammable.
So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means... Wait! Why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes.
Special rope. This rope was used to suspend the water tank. It suddenly broke when the fireworks were being launched on stage. The investigation has shown that the location where the rope snapped was made of flammable material.
Hello there. What are you investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list. Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself. Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
this guy to talk to.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too. If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, alright?
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it. And I'll start it with that loud thud.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lyney's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Lyney's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank, or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
But wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing. Oh, that's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
Lyney's still talking to the guards. I think someone will be Lyney's still talking to the guards. I think someone will be
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've
It's
been keeping
Navia.
an eye on you for a while now.
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it. And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No, no need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to... That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Lyney an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too! That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally.
My unparalleled intuition. Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Lyney without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she? But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
What? I'm back.
All right, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well?
And why would that be? See, Silver and Malus? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the Traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. Then if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Malus. Anyway, I like your answer. You pass with flying colors. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
Wait! Since when did we become assistants?
Oh, well, I can...
That's more like it.
Far be it from me to brag, but you wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances.
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Lyney's tricks. Thanks!
Alright, well, I'm gonna leave the stream here for now. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. I hope you had a nice day, night, or evening with me. And make sure to subscribe. Goodbye!